Hey everyone, welcome to my podcast celebrating my Clubhouse 1 year anniversary. And here with me is John Lo, Amelia, and Vanessa. Hi everyone.
Hola.
Hello.
What's up? What's up?
Hello.
What's
What's up?
up?
恭喜发财，有没有发？
很发。
什么
Physical size part, right?
How you
That's
know?
only you.
Hey,
That's
yeah.
only you. Okay, keep me out of it.
Alright, before we continue, I'd like to play this song.
Okay.
What song is this?
So glad you came through. Welcome home.
I
Very
find
nice,
out
very
this
nice.
actually, Michael shared it to us. So I think it's a
Oh.
Clubhouse official welcoming song.
Wow. Michael Yin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael Yin
Which
on
Michael?
Clubhouse.
Alright, I'm gonna try to share the stream out so that hopefully we get more engagement. Share now to public.
Alright.
Alright. So you guys watching on Facebook, share this stream to public so that we can have a conversation together about that.
Alright. Okay, let us move to your first topic. How did you know about Clubhouse?
No, first of all,
First topic. How many topics do you
Okay.
have, JohnShen?
First of all, JohnShen,
Fine. Yep.
happy Clubhouse anniversary.
Thank
No.
you.
It's called Happy Clubbiversary.
Is that even a thing? It's
It's a
called
clubhouse thingy.
Clubby anniversary.
Clubbiversary.
Club.
Clubbiversary.
Hey, you
Clubbersary.
clubbers. So clubbers, eh? So you guys are clubbers. In 2021 and 2022, clubbers are the in thing, right? You club
Yeah,
at home.
Club
I
online.
guess so.
You club online.
Yeah, it's 1 year, man. How do you feel being
Also,
grown up?
yeah, I think learn a lot of things and meet a lot of people.
Yeah? Well, that's why we're here, right?
Yep.
That's why we're here to celebrate your 1 year clubbers. Tongue twister.
Clubbiversary.
Oh my god, what kind
The
of...
clubhouse.
Oh yeah.
So I love welcome to Clubhouse.
I should. Damn it! I don't have my. I written Elgato. Otherwise, I'll be able to change my lights and dance with you.
Why you written that?
No, I got to send it to my client. So,
Oh, alright.
so, yeah, cannot. Okay, yeah, change light. Okay. Too slow. Doesn't feel like a club. Anyway. So yeah. So what's the first topic that you have for us?
Well, how you get to know Clubhouse in the first place?
Okay, who's
Hmm.
first?
Vanessa, you go first.
Oh, this one I need to dig deep, man.
Really?
Oh, seriously?
Okay, how did I get to know about Clubhouse? I think from Instagram, lor. I think someone was like talking about Clubhouse, and then I downloaded the app. I was like, oh, okay, let me try. But then I cannot enter because you need someone to invite you, right? Then I was like, oh shit, what is this secret society? And
So you are
yeah.
nominated by Chiu Boon Wai.
Yep. Yeah, that's my high school friend. So I don't know how that happens because I think I downloaded Clubhouse. I tried to register, and then they say that I need an invitation code or something. And then suddenly they said, "Oh, someone invited me." I'm like, "Eh?" And then it was this high school friend, my high school friend now. And I was like, "Eh, how does he know I want to be on Clubhouse?" And I'm like, "Wait, how? What is this? How? What's going on?" Yeah. So that's my birth
Wow.
story.
How cool. How about you, Amelia?
For me, if I remember correctly, I mean, like, Clubhouse was like the trending topic for a bit. I think somewhere about January. What is this, like 1 year already? Right. So I've been like seeing it on my feed on LinkedIn, on Facebook, wherever I was, right? So botap lah, because it's like another social media platform. Until a while when it started flooding my stream, right? I was like, what the heck is this? Then when I check it out, okay, pretty cool. And I received a few invitations to join Clubhouse at the earlier stage, and I ignored it. Then like, why are we talking about it? I think like maybe about almost a month later, and then Galvin, because Galvin and I are like old time friends, right? And he posted it like, "Oh, I got this Clubhouse invitation." So I just texted him, "You send me one right now," you know. And then he sent me an invitation, and that's how I got onto Clubhouse.
Wow.
Yeah, but when I was on Clubhouse, right, the moment I joined, I actually left it alone for almost 2 weeks. I mean, like a week, lah. I think almost a week. Didn't want to like. I was browsing the hallways and everything. Like, what is this? Oh, guru here lah, guru there lah, guru this and that lah, make millions lah. I said, oh my god, what is this? So I just left it for a bit until government's like, hey, you should join this Singapore Malaysia group. Like, I was like, what is this going on? So yeah, so that was my story and how I got onto Clubhouse.
Interesting. How about you, John Lo?
I think that time it was like the lockdown happened, right? Was it like last year? That's 2021. The lockdown has been happened for a while already, ain't it not?
2020 on the 18th of March, that was when we were all locked down.
Yeah, so it's been a year almost before then Clubhouse got into the picture, right? So I got to know Clubhouse because my photography friends were all messaging me. He said, John, you'll love this platform. I was like, why? Why would I love this social media platform? I do not know what the heck it is. What for clubbers is it? You go dancing. I was like, why would I even like something like that, right? If you guys know me. So I've got invitation first. The first invitation that came in, I was like, I can't be bothered, the kind of thing. So I missed the invitation. So I think there's a photographer friend by the name of Adam Ong invited me to join Clubhouse, and I totally ignored it. And until like then, later on, they said, John, you got to join this one. We are all photographers are talking about stuff on Clubhouse, and then I joined. And then Andrew actually sent me his invite, and I activated it, and I hop on. And I remember the very first 1-2 month of Clubhouse, photography was actually quite a big topic, as in like people were like talking a lot about photography, but eventually things just dies down. And that was me, my starting of joining into Clubhouse and see what it was. It was just nice to see like all my photography friends were there, whether they're speaking, listening, and all. It was pretty cool, just to hang out. And then when we're not talking about photography and we bump into each other in kopitiam, I reckon.
Wow.
JohnShen, what about you? What brought you on to Clubhouse? How did you get on to Clubhouse, JohnShen?
I think it's a news that Elon Musk came into Clubhouse. That news broke out. So
You want to go to Mars, is it?
Yeah. So after that, I think I downloaded the apps. But at that time, the apps only invitation. So I registered myself.
And it was only on iPhone, yeah? So
yes,
pretty privileged.
Correct. It's a VVIP.
Wait, it's still on invitation now, right? Is it?
No, I think it's pretty
No,
open
not
now.
open.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
open.
So did you meet Elon Musk?
No, I can't. But I wish to if I have a chance. But after
So
that,
you heard
Yeah.
Go
yeah,
ahead.
Amelia.
No, so you heard that Elon Musk was on Clubhouse. So you got the invitation and you joined Clubhouse in hopes to speak with him or hear him speak.
I think my hope was hear his speak.
Did you get to do that?
admired, but no, I don't have an answer. Because I think he only came in once.
Yeah.
Then
I think
after
so.
that, no more.
And then?
But I guess it's quite interesting because when I joined, I find out that, wow, this is something that I want because I like to attend many conference, workshop, and I think this is something that part of my life. So when I went in, I see like, wow, this is like the virtual conferences. So it get my attention and I just go for it. So this is why I putting all my time into it.
It was really photography was the one that has driven me to got on Clubhouse, and simply because all my friends were there and they were like talking and sharing about the challenges of their work during this pandemic, and what to do. So that was pretty intriguing, and we were like learning from each other. And that was a very big hook back then when we first started, because it was like crazy hours that we spent on Clubhouse. Like literally we lost a lot of sleep.
Right?
Yeah, so I don't understand how addictive it was at the beginning, but I guess eventually it just space out right now. We don't get, well, at least for me, I don't get that feeling already. But that the very beginning, I was like just listening to a lot of different rooms. So it was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Now, also, I was just wondering, right? Like John, you said that when you were in Clubhouse while you were talking to your photographer friends and listening or listening to them speak, right? I'm just wondering, JohnShen and Van, if that like when you were in Clubhouse during your first week or so, right? What did you do? What did you do on Clubhouse? I was like, were you listening? Were you like room hopping, or were you like just stalking? I don't know. Stalking rooms. I'm not stalking people. Stalking rooms. How was
For
it?
me, I think because I'm quite an introvert, so I didn't dare to
Are
speak because I
you?
don't know everyone. Yeah. Because I didn't know anyone, and every room that I enter, right, I feel like everyone already know everyone. Yeah, so I was like, are
Okay.
they all friends? I'm just a stranger. Never mind, listen lah. Because I like listening to podcasts when I drive. So I think at one point I ran out of podcasts to listen to. So that's why I go to Clubhouse. So I was just like listening to people speak. And the first time I speak, I don't know if JohnShen remember or not. JohnShen invited me one. That time.
Really?
Yeah, the first time I speak. It was, you were in a room with Mimi. Do you remember Mimi?
Oh yeah, Mimi. Yeah, I
Yeah, so
remember
What
there were
room
just
was
the
that? What
two
room
of
was
you.
that?
This is a random room, I think.
Yeah,
I
back
think that
then is
time
a random room.
Kopitiam didn't exist yet. I think. I'm not sure.
Existed, all right. When did you join Clubhouse?
8th of February. 8th of February,
Existed,
but I think
super existed.
I was
Kopitiam
it.
super existed already
But
by
I
then.
think I don't know, was it Kopitiam or not lah. But I just simply
Yeah.
clicked. I think I was driving. I don't think I was driving, but I just simply clicked, and then I
Mm-hmm.
was listening to just the two of them speak, JohnShen and Mimi. Then suddenly,
Mm.
I think there were a few of us at the bottom lah. Then JohnShen and or Mimi were like, "Oh yeah, guys, guys down there. If you want, you can just press the raise hand button and you can come up and speak." Then I was like, oh nope, I'm not gonna do that. Then after that, I think JohnShen Mimi was like, let's just invite them lah, see who accepts. Then suddenly I saw JohnShen invited. I was like, oh, then if I don't accept, like very rude, right? Okay lah, then I accept lah. So that's my first time speaking. Yeah.
Wow.
It's like you're in a seminar, and then the speaker asks you a question.
Yeah.
You gotta go up and speak.
Yeah.
Do you
So
remember what was the first topic you were talking about on Clubhouse, or the first
Um,
conversation that you have
I
had
don't
on Clubhouse?
remember. I think there was no proper topic, but I know that we were just talking about random things. And then I was surprised because like JohnShen and Mimi was very friendly. We were just like talking about random stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm from Perak. I was living in Puchong. Then Mimi was like, oh my god, Puchong, that's my favorite beef noodle there. Then she tells me where is it, and then we were like, okay lah. Then Mimi was like, okay, next time I go there for beef noodle, I know who to call. Then I was like, wow, you're like so friendly, like first time I'm speaking, and then like you already like can like go out and eat beef noodle with me. I was like, wow, very nice people on Clubhouse. Yeah. So I remember very clearly that memory lah of the first time on Clubhouse.
Wow, you still able to remember? I
Yeah.
lost most of the memory already.
Then that time we got JohnShen in Penang. Then we're like, Penang, some more MCO. No, there's a travel ban, interstate travel ban.
Yeah.
Then we're like, JohnShen, next time lah, me and Vanessa go first lah, eat beef noodle. Yeah.
What about you, JohnShen? What about you?
Me, I think the first week when I came into Clubhouse, that was a very exciting week, I would say, because I witnessed something that very hot topic at that time, which is the China room. And I think a
China
lot of
room?
China people are debating in that room.
Oh.
Oh, there was one time, I remember.
Yeah,
and
the
I think
Chinese.
There was one time it was like super hot, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
and
it
the
was
room
open.
happened for like I think 1 week non-stop, and
Mm.
it was like almost 1,000 people if I'm not wrong, and
In a
there is a lot of people on the stage and a lot of argument went on. So I think I witnessed that a lot.
Oh, that's
during that first
crazy.
week. Yes, totally.
Do you remember what they were debating about?
Yeah, they were debating about the traditional Chinese mindset and also with the
Oh.
current Chinese mindset, and I think a lot of mix up at that time.
There was a time where you know how they open invitation by countries, right? So there was one time when they opened up China and the floodgate was in, and there's so many Chinese around doing all these things on Clubhouse that eventually China just banned Clubhouse altogether.
It's just one
Until
week
today, I
after.
reckon. Yeah.
Correct. So I think that is a memorable moment for me because I know that is a really week.
Clubhouse was a rabbit hole for me. It was like, you think that it's like your normal social media site. Okay, you browse, you read, you go through, right? The last thing I knew was we all ended up not sleeping for 24 hours kind of thing, and it's like the bread and butter, It's like you wake up Clubhouse,
Yep.
you go break Clubhouse,
Yeah,
you just don't sleep. At any point in time when you log on to Clubhouse back then, it was like there's definitely somebody online, and you just end up chatting and talking or not. But you'd be surprised, as talkative as I am, I actually didn't speak on Clubhouse for 1 week. When I actually started going into, I think the first room, I think that's the Kopitiam room lah. It was called the Singlish room at the time. And I didn't speak at all on Clubhouse. I was just listening, and I keep receiving invites to go on stage, right? Until one day they were talking about hantu stories. And then I was on stage, I think it was like almost like 1 a.m. listening to hantu stories. Right? Until I cannot be tahan already lah. So I just raised my hands and go like, okay, I'm going to accept this invite. I'm going to go on stage. And then I was like just sharing my story. And I ended up talking for 2 hours the first time I was on stage at Clubhouse. Ghost stories.
Wow.
Ghost
You were
So you
holding
have a
back.
lot of ghost stories,
Huh?
You got a lot of ghost
Yeah.
stories,
A lot. Like more than enough to last a lifetime.
Very
So,
interesting.
Yeah, that
You're
was
on
my...
the
The
first week
JohnShen
that
Show
I came
podcast,
in.
sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Because on the first week I came in, I didn't speak at all. I think it was until the south that is where I speak. No. There is a small
Come on,
room
that's
where I
so
speak.
long ago. I mean, like, it's like so far away
No.
from where you
Yeah,
joining
I
Clubhouse with
think-
soundcheck room. That's a very
Yeah,
long.
I think it's a smaller
Yeah.
room.
Mhm.
Not the big one. A smaller room. I think it's a social room. I think back then I couldn't remember. But yeah,
Was
it's
there a
smaller room.
social room back then?
No, it
It
was
was either
just an
open or closed,
room.
right?
Yeah, open or close. Yeah.
Open or closed?
Yeah,
they don't have membership. They do not
Yeah,
have
correct.
clubs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was not until later.
Yeah.
So I think
So
it's-
I think I remember you, JohnShen, that when you were speaking on stage, it was the ones that I remember hearing you would be in Kopitiam, right? And
Mhm.
you would, I think you would say stuff, and then eventually you started soundcheck room.
Really?
Yeah, I think soundcheck happened much later lah.
I think
Yeah,
soundcheck
I
came
feel like-
about during when the club was formed, right? So when
remember.
there is a club and then you register a soundcheck club.
Yeah, but I think before that there is a few soundcheck room that hosted by Gone On.
Yeah,
But
Yeah, maybe
before
that's-
that, I think is
yeah. Maybe that's
Yeah,
where I
yeah,
heard you
yeah.
speak, right?
yeah, correct.
Anyway, just to let you guys know, Christopher and Suri is in Clubhouse right now in the room,
Hi,
where
Christopher. Hi, Surin.
Hi,
so if you
Christopher. Hi,
guys
Suri.
are wondering what's happening, because my bubble's the one that's speaking, and suddenly you can hear like Vanessa and Amelia and JohnShen, because
No, John Lowe has got split personality tonight.
right. So I'm actually piping the audio from Facebook to into Clubhouse for JohnShen, because JohnShen is hosting this 1 year anniversary of his. So well, I just PTR. Oh my god, was it PTR? Well, I just do a refresh. What do you call it? What was it
Full
called
to
again?
refresh. You refreshed.
Yeah,
Full
No,
to
no,
refresh.
I
It's
no,
not
more
I just
PTR?
did. I just did a room refresh to tell people what's happening. What was it called again?
Oh,
Room reset.
refresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, room reset.
Room reset. Is that what it's called? No, there's a
Reset.
term for it, right?
Yeah, you reset the room.
Reset the room.
The room.
There you go. Haven't been doing this for the longest time. So yeah. Hi guys. Hi people in Clubhouse.
Hi,
Obviously,
everyone.
I'm not sure if I'm able to pipe them into you guys so that you all can speak across. I think I should be able to, but continue the conversation. Let me try to figure out.
Yep. So yeah, what is your experience other than having a memorable moment? Like, does Clubhouse really suitable for you, or how do you feel about Clubhouse?
I think we were addicted to Clubhouse because of the MCO. Everyone was locked at home, got nothing to do. Only, yeah, and then we got no one to talk to. And then on Clubhouse, it's so easy, just a tap, and then you can talk to so many people already. Yeah.
And I think it made it easier because it was voice, right? And you don't feel like you have to show your face and everything else, especially for those people who are a bit shy and whatnot, right? I mean, I'm not shy lah, okay? But anyway, it's like you don't have to show your face, you don't have to show anything. It's like you can just converse, right? In the comfort of your homes or wherever you are, just talk long, anything long. At most, you get my profile photo and my name, but and my voice, but you don't know my real face, and you don't really know who I am. So that kind of made it a bit more comfortable for a lot of people, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that, because I think myself was I don't have configured myself back then, because maybe of my voices and several other issues. So I was like, okay, I try not to speak, because when I speak, people might not understand. So I think Clubhouse is the one that bring me out and bring me to speak more.
You kind of get out of your shell, right? It's like, okay,
Yes, correct.
I can just speak. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? At most, I just leave the room.
Yeah, correct, totally correct.
Am I right?
Yeah. And
Yeah,
no one
totally.
really know me here, right? So it's like, yeah.
No one really knows me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it was pretty scary. People do know people like number one, you got invited by a friend to go into Clubhouse to begin with, right? So your circle of friends are possibly there. Number two, Instagram. My Instagram is public for people to see, and whenever I get to speak in the photography room back then, I remember that's one hell of a good way to grow my Instagram followers, and we were like, talking about photography stuff. Oh, guys, well, if you haven't followed us on Instagram, you follow us on Instagram, blah, 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 blah. And I saw a big spike in my Instagram followers because of Clubhouse, So it is pretty public for me.
Well, it was maybe public for you, but I actually, personally, for me, I did not put up my social link. Hey, Raymond, Kong, hey, macho.
Hey, we didn't get the memo, Raymond, that we
Didn't get
are
a memo that
wearing
we're supposed to wear some.
Chinese New Year.
Right, JohnShen, I'm gonna go off screen now. I'm gonna wear my cheongsam right now.
No, I just came from a CNY
Yellow sun,
thing,
right?
so
Yeah.
Hey, good to see everybody here. Sorry, I came in late. I don't know what time
No
you guys
worries,
started.
Raymond.
We
You guys
started
start
like
at
30
10:30?
minutes. 30 minutes ago, plus minus.
Okay. All right, let me
Okay,
let
so
me
where
enlarge
was I?
this.
So where was I? I was talking about. Okay. the social media link, right? I actually did not put up any of my social links, or rather my Instagram link. That is it actually on my Clubhouse? I don't know yet. Right? I think it is until maybe 3 to 4 months later being on Clubhouse, because I have always been rather careful, if I may say, with my social media accounts, right? So like on Facebook, I have about like 500 people on my Facebook, but I actually know every single one of them, every single person. And then on LinkedIn, of course, it's business, but my that was that. And Clubhouse, I felt that it was like really public, because you're just meeting everybody, talking to everyone. And I was like, okay. And everyone was asking for Instagram link, and I was like, very, very careful. So even though the link is there right now, my Instagram account is still private until I was like, okay, I think I know this person now, then I can approve or confirm the request to follow. Not like I'm some celeb lah, but yeah. So Raymond,
Your turn, Raymond.
Yes.
what brought you on the Clubhouse? How did you know about
Oh.
Clubhouse? Why did you join? What got you on the Clubhouse? How was your first week experience? You're gonna like
Oh, okay.
put everything
Alright.
into a 30-minute capsule into this. Yeah.
Okay. By the way, I just want to say hi to Vanessa. Hey, Vanessa.
Hello, long time no see.
For a minute, you didn't move. I thought it was a picture of you.
Hey Raymond,
So,
just so you know, the audio is piped into Clubhouse. So there is a room that JohnShen is hosting in Clubhouse right now.
Yeah.
So you can say hi to Christopher and also Yvonne over the other side. And I believe Yvonne is also in Facebook right now as well.
Oh, okay. Hi,
Oh, I
Yvonne,
forgot this is
Christopher,
on
and who?
And
Sorry.
Christopher Gomez.
Okay, Christopher Gomez and well, I saw JohnShen. You opened a Clubhouse room, but I couldn't find the room.
Yeah.
I
Really?
was wondering, like, hey, aren't you doing? Oh, I see the room now. Okay, let me go into the room.
Yeah, but if you go in the room, then you'll be hearing echoes though.
Okay,
No, he's on
then
his
let
phone
me-
though. Yeah.
Yeah. He's on
Yeah,
his
okay.
phone.
Oh, I can't seem to go in. Okay, doesn't
Oh,
matter.
you're in already.
You are.
I can see
Oh,
you in there.
I'm back out.
Okay.
Right.
Anyway,
Wonders
this
of
phone is
tech.
giving me
Raymond,
problems
let's Raymond
still.
go for you in the hi Robin
Hi,
Where's Robin?
Robbie.
Who? Where?
on Facebook. He's like, happy anniversary, but I left Clubhouse. Excuse me, please come back to Clubhouse, Robin, because Raymond bought his stuff already.
What was I supposed to buy that Robin's supposed to come in?
CV1, I think.
Oh, the ZV one. Well, I haven't bought it, so Robin, you can stay off Clubhouse if you want.
Okay, anyways, back to you, Raymond.
Okay, what made me come to Clubhouse, right? Was that the question? Okay, I first.
Yeah, how did you know about Clubhouse? What got you into Clubhouse?
The
and
first
how
time
was the
I
experience?
heard about Clubhouse was actually on YouTube. There was a channel. There was this YouTuber that I was following, and then she was talking about tech and all that. And in one of the episodes, she was talking about Clubhouse, and she was giving away invites for Clubhouse. For those of you who remember, if you came in earlier, you could only come in if you had an invite. It's
By
not like now
invitation
anyone.
only, yeah.
Yeah, it's not like now when anybody can just join. So they were giving away invites, and then I was like, okay, what's this Clubhouse that you need to give in invites? And then later they talked about, like, whatever you say stays there, that kind of thing. That was what got me attracted to Clubhouse. So I went.
That's
I
not
went
true,
on
though.
to- yeah, well, yeah, because the appealing thing for me was whatever you say on Clubhouse is not recorded, and you're not supposed to record anything. Nothing is recorded. So whatever you say in the room, yeah, those days anyway, technically correct. Whatever you say is just behind that room. That's it. So that was very appealing to me. I come into different rooms and I say all kinds of rubbish, right? And
And the munching
so
at
I
midnight.
like that.
Yeah.
So I like that.
As real as it gets.
I remember at
Yeah.
one point you sang, but I missed that.
We can make him sing today.
No, now everybody is recording everything, so no more. Yeah. Yeah, I liked it when there was no recording going on. I could even sing and so forth. Just have some fun, let your hair down, and have a
Yeah.
good time.
Yeah.
So that's
Yep.
how I heard about it. And then I wanted to join, but I had no invites, and I didn't know any of you then. I'm guessing. Okay, Johnson, you joined before me. John Lowe, you
Mm.
joined before me. You had your balloon a few days ago, right? Amelia
Yeah, I
also
did.
before me. Vanessa, I'm not sure whether you're before me or after. But what happened was I decided to join. I downloaded the app, and it said something like, okay, you have to wait in the queue, obviously, because I've got no invite. And then obviously somebody who knew me, what's the word? What's the word they use? Let me check
The green
on
lead you.
no, what's the word? Nominated.
Nominated.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
nominated.
nominated you. Yeah.
So I was nominated by Shiva Rupani Siva, who's with Fly FM. Fly FM is under Media Prima, so obviously she knows me. So she was already in, so she nominated me, and within like I don't know 3 minutes, I thought I had to wait like a few days or a week. So within a few minutes, pop, I got nominated by Shiva. So thanks to her, I got in straight away, and I had a ball from then on. So that's how I got involved.
Awesome.
Well,
Mm.
you know that he's having a ball because he self-nominated himself as the clubhouse police
Inspector.
inspector.
He marks attendance.
Yeah. If you don't
Please.
come to clubhouse, you say, "Where have you been? Or what have you been doing? Why didn't come clubhouse?"
Yeah, Robin's still there. No?
On
Robin
Clubhouse
should
or
be still
on the chat?
on Facebook. Yeah, he should be
Okay.
still on the Facebook.
All right. I hope you heard that, Robin. Yeah, because sometimes you guys have disappeared for some time. I still see JohnShen around, and Vanessa, you
Guilty.
have been missing.
Yep.
Yeah, you're guilty. I'm afraid I'm going to have to sentence you to a very long term in
On
somewhere.
Clubhouse.
In Clubhouse prison.
One corner.
Mm.
Clubhouse silent room. So you park yourself there.
Okay, I'll go to the corner and stare at the
Okay,
wall.
wait. I can never understand the silent room.
Mhm.
I can.
I mean, like,
I can understand. You go in
I
there,
can.
you don't see anything.
What's there to
wait,
understand?
and there are look, like you have a room. It's a silent room. Nobody speaks, and there are hundreds of people there, and you're like supposed to browse through everybody's profile and then follow people you like or think you want to get connected to. I really cannot understand the silent room. I
Okay, I
cannot.
can explain. I can explain.
Okay,
I've
okay.
been there. I was
Oh,
there
you
for
were?
2 days. Yes, I was there overnight
What?
2 days in the silent room. Just for very initial stage, just to get
Okay.
followers. So how it works of like when you go in, okay, you just park there for a while, maybe around 10 minutes. The mod will invite you on the stage. Then people will start following you, and you will follow others if you want.
Okay, I get that part about the following thing, right? But I don't know about you guys, right? It's like if I follow someone on Clubhouse, which I don't follow a lot of people, it's I follow them because I like what they say, or or I want to get to know them, whatever it is, right? I mean, like, but not so much about just anyhow following anybody, like follow,
Yup.
follow. But then it's like
No
But we
interaction,
got to-
then everyone will get followers.
But you see, right, the thing about Clubhouse and the way it works is that if you follow somebody, their hallway opens to you whenever they go, certain places. So I literally purposefully follow people from Hong Kong because the only Chinese dialect that I could understand was Cantonese, right? And I wanted to like see what's happening in other places than just in Malaysia. So I purposefully find the Hong Kong people and I follow them, so that then my hallway became a little bit more interesting. You have like other rooms from other countries, and I was just listening to what the Hong Kong people would have to say, So I guess it's that method works. Being in a silent room, then follow people, and then eventually you get more people to hear from.
Hey, I got a question. How come all the audio is coming through you, John Low, on Clubhouse?
No, oh, because I pipe it over to Clubhouse for JohnShen.
Oh, okay, okay.
Raymond, we can make
yeah.
all the audio go through you too. You can like go on
No, no, no,
like
no, no, no.
that, get your
I
system
was just
up, and just
curious.
pub it in.
You need to go club sound check room.
You know how untech savvy I am. Anyway, I just wanted to say hello to Yvonne as well. Hi, Yvonne. On Clubhouse. Now I'm on Clubhouse as well.
Yeah.
Should we get on Instagram as well?
Yeah, you know what? Why not? Why don't I give you my link on LinkedIn, and then we just pipe it over to LinkedIn?
Then we will
So
link
one can do
everywhere.
Instagram, one do LinkedIn, what else?
Twitter
Twitter.
Spaces. Then green room.
Simultaneously broadcasting across the board.
Interesting.
Hi, Laura on Clubhouse.
Laura's on
Laura
Clubhouse.
there.
now.
Hey, Laura. Are you in
See, I'm
Clubhouse?
monitoring
Laura,
everything now.
the Clubhouse inspector doing his job after having a full meal and his first losang of the year.
Hey, by the way, what time did you guys start? Because I just got home and
Then-
the first thing I did was come on here.
And 40, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh,
plus
good
minus
timing.
10,
All right.
Yeah.
So I missed a good, 20 minutes or so, I guess.
Yeah, it's okay.
Hmm. Well, I'm so glad I'm here. Good to see you guys.
This is not a Pepsi advertisement, by the way.
And happy club anniversary, JohnShen. And, hey, by the way, how come you got no balloon
you,
on
Raymond.
on this StreamYard thing?
Yes.
You
Because
should
it's
have
StreamYard.
offered your balloon over. You should have gotten a red balloon and just held it.
Yeah, help you with the balloon.
Change your virtual background.
Yeah, have some balloons, man.
It's a lot
Laura
of
is
balloons.
also got a balloon.
Happy
Is it
club
Laura's first
anniversary,
day?
Laura.
Yeah, happy club anniversary.
If we talk till 12, I will have a balloon too.
Well, we
Because mine
can.
is 8th of February, I think. Oh yeah, so what are your Clubhouse peaks? What's your peak in Clubhouse?
Your peak on Clubhouse?
Yeah.
As in
The
PEAK?
highs.
Yeah.
The highs. Wow, okay.
Mm.
Well, I have not tried any of these substances before.
I mean,
so I
they
can't tell you.
didn't serve all the substance on Clubhouse, right? Like, like your greens. I mean, no, we are all into greens right now, but didn't serve your greens there.
The highlight. I think what Vanessa is trying to
Highlight,
say
yeah,
is
I know.
highlight, yeah.
Vanessa is like,
Okay.
JohnShen, wait, quick one.
Yep.
Did you like close your comment settings to only your friends? Because Laura was like, I can't comment anything on Facebook because of JohnShen's
Really?
settings. Yeah.
Okay, let me have a check.
I know you got to follow JohnShen first.
Yeah, you can be friends with JohnShen on Facebook,
I don't
Laura.
think so. Because Robin can comment, right?
yeah.
Hello?
Robin can comment what?
It's actually public. Laura is actually public, so like just go
No.
into the link.
Robin is different. He can comment anywhere.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I set to public already. It's friend of friend. Sorry.
Oh, friends
okay.
of friends. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
okay.
friend with you.
Something's not right here. No need to draw out the drawing, I reckon.
Okay, so what's your peak on Clubhouse? Let's start with Van. Since you're the one who asked, you share first, lah.
John Ong is here.
Wait, why both of you wearing that?
John, did you purposely go change because you saw Raymond was wearing it?
Really?
Okay, I'm gonna go change right now. I'm gonna go off screen.
Okay. Let me just get this right, because this is like 11:20 p.m. here in Malaysia, and that's got to be very early for you over at. You possibly just woke up with that.
I roll out of bed looking like this on the 7th day of Chinese New Year. My voice is not even open.
Is that your pajamas?
Actually, it could be. It looks kind of comfortable, isn't it? A little soft.
Yeah,
But
actually,
no, I am definitely
this
inspired by Raymond.
it is good for sleeping as well. It keeps you warm.
Mhm. Yes,
But
yes.
John Ong, just for information, I actually just came home. I just arrived home from having a CNY dinner.
Oh, that's why
So
you have
that's
that
why that's
outfit.
why I've got
Oh,
this on. Yeah.
I'm about
Ye-
to go out for no. Actually, I did come. I did go to another CNY dinner not another. I went to my
And then you
first one.
didn't change, and then you woke up like that.
I was drunk, so I fell asleep in my outfit.
What, for 2 days and 2 nights?
Okay, I changed.
Wow.
Wow, Amelia.
Wow, Amelia.
Three of you go
Correct, for the
change
red
now.
balloons.
I don't have.
I mean, I got a red one and a gold one and
Okay,
green
maybe
one.
I
Oh,
should
boy.
try my old one if I still able to wear.
Okay, I go
Just
change.
put
I go
it,
change.
just put it over. Just put it over. Like, just put it over.
Hey, my light's
Oh
not
my God.
working.
They actually went change.
Oh my goodness. What have we
Oh,
done? Raymond.
Well, we're just
all about
bringing the-
Raymond. Hey, how come
It's
my
Happy
light-
Birthday Everybody Day, right?
Yes, it's. Hey, my light
It's
not
Yan
Oh
Yan,
yeah,
right?
happy birthday everybody. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Yan Yat. Yan
Yeah, it's Yan
Yat.
Yat, right?
Yeah, Yan Yat.
Hey,
Yes,
wait,
Yvonne.
the host left. The host
Hey,
left.
excuse me. The host went and changed, but John, it's red, but it's not.
It's Chinese
not
New Year
MU.
outfit.
You just look.
It's supposed to be like, like, let me stand up. Like this, like.
I'm sorry, I'm not
Oh,
wearing
yeah.
pants.
John, thank God you're wearing pants. Other than baju, only no pants.
No, I have sweatpants
Oh my
on.
god.
Sweatpants.
Oh, really? Wait.
Okay,
Question.
it's official now. Man U
What's
is now a Chinese club.
Huh?
It's a
Menu is a
Chinese New
Chinese
Year
club.
club.
I
Yeah.
am back.
Hey, but.
Wow.
Then-
Oh,
it's-
okay, that's green
Oh,
dragon.
yeah,
Wow. Okay.
green. Yeah, that's the way.
Wow.
That's the way.
Because he's colorblind, he
I
got
cannot
red.
button this.
It's still able to fit me.
Like, JohnShen, like pull the collar a little bit, like,
Well, you look like
This-
you're like some kung fu movie, like.
I know, right?
This was like almost like 10 years ago.
You look like a gangster, JohnShen.
Vanessa changed too. Wow, everybody went.
Yeah, but I
John's not
cheated,
Chinese.
There you go.
Oh, even Vanessa is in
And I wore the
Cheongsam. Wow. Nice. Okay, I do apologize for creating this ruckus.
My light. Don't know why my light's not on over there.
All right,
Because
everybody
your-
get
your
a bottle of
baju
water
bright,
now.
Hide me for a bit, Johnson. Hide me.
What the
JohnShen, hide John Ong for a bit from the screen.
You can turn off your camera, you
I don't know
know.
what you want to do. You can turn off your camera, you know.
What?
All right,
Okay,
hey, Johnson, faster, put it out. Wonder what he's doing.
Put like this.
Terrible.
Okay, let's go back to Van's question. What's your peak on Clubhouse? What's your peak? What's
Oh,
your high?
we still haven't answered
Yeah,
that
because
yet.
we were all
I can go
changing. We had change. We were all changing.
I can go first because it's very easy for me. It's when we were all in game chat. We were playing Counter Strikes together almost every night till like I don't know, 3,
4
4
a.m.
or
in
something.
4 5 a.m. in the
Yeah.
morning.
So
Yeah,
who was
I-
hustling?
Definitely
Who was
not me.
hustling in the game?
I'm sure Counter Strike wasn't Raymond Go.
Yeah,
Oh!
I'm the one who always gets shot. So
Raymond was with us too.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So, okay, so your
somehow
peak
someone
was
just-
Counter-Strike.
Yeah, someone just talked about games, and then I forgot. I think there's some feedback.
Oh,
Is it
Laura,
me?
Laura oh yeah, there's feedback buzzing
Is it me?
from him.
Oh, okay.
Speak.
It may be JohnShen. I'm not
Nope.
sure. Did you change
Am I-
anything, JohnShen?
nope. Is that
No,
from
it's
my side?
okay right now.
No, it's either Raymond or John Ong then because they muted.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
okay.
speaking.
You are
Nothing,
unmuted.
nothing,
Okay,
nothing.
Raymond is alright.
John?
John, I
Johnong?
think you wore the shirt for too many days.
Didn't wash, is
Is it
it?
me? Is it me?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
you
it's
are.
you.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
you.
Yes.
What was that?
It's like you have a robotic filter for your voice.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
My
lor.
voice or feedback?
Oh,
Your
it's
It's
your
not the
voice is
feedback.
fuzzy.
It feels like
Wiring.
it is a feedback because if I speak, it goes back to you and back to me.
Everything's broken. My light's broken. Wait, I'll come back. I'll come back. I'll leave first.
Okay.
Oh, sound robot.
I
Robotic.
think it is settings. I
metaverse.
remember, yeah, settings. Okay, who's next?
Do you want to do a room refresh or not? Because there are
Yeah,
like
sure.
quite a number of people actually in Clubhouse, and suddenly they're still wondering why is John's head talking and bubbling, where else everybody's like hearing so many voices from John's. So what it is right now, we are on Facebook. We've got Vanessa, we've got Amelia, Raymond, and also John Ong, hosted by JohnShen, where we talk about our experience being 1 year in Clubhouse, celebrating JohnShen's 1 year anniversary of being a clubber. So that's why we are piping this audio into Clubhouse, and that's why you see my head bubbling up, and you can hear so many voices in there.
Okay, John, go ahead.
Okay.
Let's see how you.
Is it better?
Yep.
No, it's the
No,
same.
it's the
It's the
same
same.
though.
It's the same.
I don't know what that is. John Lowe sound also like a bit crackly, so I don't know what it was.
But yours is not crappy, crackling, you know. It's like really electronic. Like I'm talking
Yep.
to a droid like that.
Oh, that's so weird. Or maybe it's my roadcaster pro because I turned off my light earlier and turned everything up. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna
John
get
2D2 this one.
John 2D2.
Mm.
Okay, while
That-
he fixed that, let's get back to the topic. What's your
Alright.
peak on Clubhouse, JohnShen?
I think my peak was during peaks. What is your definition of peaks first?
Maybe your most memorable moment. I don't know. Vanessa, what's your definition of peak? Like the most memorable thing, or like the most your
Like when-
highs?
Yeah, the highs, the highest highs.
high
Like when you
highs.
think
I
of
think the higher
Clubhouse,
highs was with all of you. I think that was the Zoom session. Remember the Zoom session? I think it is
Zoom?
quite special for me because how we met on Clubhouse, we talk on Clubhouse, and then we go on into Zoom. So I think that was the moment, the memorable moment for me, and for sure the Outer Strike session that was dragging until 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember we were helping Raymond to set up his Counter Strike.
Yeah.
Raymond not play meh?
Well, I know how to
Okay.
play. I just didn't know how to set up. John, you're back.
How about
You're
the
back.
sound? Is it better?
Oh,
Perfect.
much
Lot better.
better.
Night and
Perfect.
day,
Okay. All right.
day
cool.
and night.
Everything
What
is
did you do?
broken. I
What's
just
broken?
restarted my Roadcaster Pro. My light's broken. Half of my light strip is not coming on. Like that side.
Oh, okay. So there could be leakage of current.
Don't know what happened there. But
Be
okay, but
careful,
it's fine
okay?
now, right?
Yeah, it's fine. Perfect. You sound just like you.
Okay.
Raymond, Laura said that if you don't know how to play Counter Strike, she
Mhm.
can play on your behalf. She's like, Raymond, I can play for you.
Wow, really? Why? I can play. I mean, I just get shot, but I can play.
He can play, but he can't win, Laura.
We shall see. We shall see.
I was gonna show
I think
John
it's
Lowe
time to-
my hair light.
Hair light?
Hair light.
Oh
Does
no!
it
Now
change
we
your hair
all
color?
now we all have to go get hair light. Oh boy!
It's just like a little sparkle. Hey, but why my? Oh, okay, here it is. Is it? So that's the.
Oh, there.
That's the.
That's without a highlight.
There. Yeah, there you go.
His spotlight.
There you go. Separation.
A little
Now you're
separation
3D.
on the background.
Wow.
Now you're 3D.
Are you saying we're all 2D?
Yeah, pretty much.
No, you have hair like John.
I've got white hair, that's why.
John Lo, for your information, I have ordered a mixer.
Which one?
The
The
10
roadcaster?
channel. No, the mixer.
The Behringer?
Clubhouse is poisonous. For those of you who are listening in not from Clubhouse but on Facebook, do not join Clubhouse. If you're ever in Clubhouse, please make sure that you're not friends with JohnShen, John Lo, John Ong, and Raymond Go, because they make you spend money.
Oh, I need to cover
No, no,
my
no, no.
lavalier.
It's only John Low and John Ong.
Wait,
And
did I
maybe
find
Johnson
Poison, they're
and you,
toxic that
Amelia.
way. What?
Amelia's the
No!
worst, ah.
The
Who
only
How
got
am I
girl
the
the-
worst, ah?
Who got the Shure MV7 first, huh?
have
I
no
think
idea,
it
but
was
the only-
you.
the
No, it was Raymond. It was Raymond first, right? No, I was the last to get the MV7. It was John Ong with his SM7B first, okay? And he's got two. Remember, he's got two because he got to replace
Only
one.
one, I want return already.
I was the last.
Well, I got mine because I needed it. I don't know why you guys got yours. You
But I
guys had
wanted
good
it.
microphones before.
I didn't have
I also got this one, eh? The
your binaural.
yeah, the binaural.
Let me
No,
call
I
up
haven't used
Shure.
much
Can I
because it's
become
so
an
cold.
agent or something?
Nice one, Agent.
Okay, let's go back. We're never gonna like finish this question. What's your peak?
What was the question?
What's your peak on Clubhouse? What's your high? What's
Oh,
your high of
music mode.
highs?
Music mode. No doubt about it.
Stereo in
yeah.
stereo.
Wow.
Yeah, music mode.
Yes, that's
Mm.
the best thing, the most exciting moment, and not just that day when it was launched. It was. Am I in focus? I am, right?
Yeah.
No.
No. Yes.
Not-
no.
no?
Yes. Depending.
Okay, let me check. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Okay. When not only the launch of the music mode itself, but it's the hunt of that stereo thing that we've been sound check. You all know, right? We've been talking about. Hey, there's this
The
room that has that
anticipation.
rain sound. How did
Yeah.
they do it? How did they do it? And we tried different ways and like different methods of doing it. I just couldn't fathom how they did it. And then following that one guy, what's his name? I cannot remember now. Something. You all remember that waterfall guy, the 3D soundscape guy that we used to follow him everywhere.
Hmm.
And then started talking to the engineer on Twitter, the engineer from Clubhouse who does the music mode. So and I anticipated it, getting my Lightning to USB camera adapter thing, anticipating that to connect digitally from my mixer. It's super exciting. So when that launched, it was like a big deal for me. That's like the best moment. Other than like you all are fine too.
Oh, thank you very much. At least we made the by the way list.
Getting to meet you all is fine too.
At least not on a sidewalk, lah. Still on the by the way list.
Yes. At least like, there's an honorable mention.
yes.
How about you, John Lo?
Ask Amelia first.
How about you, Amelia?
Oh.
No. He's like always passing the buck. Okay, John Lo, answer.
No, you can go first. Ladies first, right?
Okay. My peak on Clubhouse, like I mentioned earlier, what's that blinking thing behind you, John?
That light over there is not.
Also,
on.
there's your torchlight. Okay.
Yeah, that's my torchlight. It's my searchlight.
That's the thing about Clubhouse. You don't get this kind of distraction. You know? I was like anticipating her answer,
true.
and then the spotlight comes out.
Yeah, whenever there's video, you like hair light lah, go
This lah, that lah, got to look pretty lah.
You gotta
okay
change
lah,
the outfit lah. You know, when you're in Clubhouse, who bothers
cares?
what you wear? What you wearing now? Nobody talk about it.
Exactly.
Oh no, we talk about it, but we don't care because nobody sees.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to my peak. Like I said, I was very careful when I came onto Clubhouse, as in like, because it's at the end of the day it's a social media platform, and you don't know who you're gonna meet or who you're gonna be speaking with or who's gonna be listening or watching per se, right? The last thing I anticipated, or one of the last things I anticipated coming onto Clubhouse, was actually to make real friends.
Oh,
Because more often than not, right? Like on social, you have your followers, you have people who follow you, etc., etc., yada yada yada. But so you only for me, I only expect so much lah. Like those kind of conversations. But ultimately, and I think I would say that all of us met on Kopitiam, right? So ultimately, it's like when you meet people on Kopitiam, and then like never in my life have I ever meet up with someone I meet on social, face to face, right? And on Clubhouse, when we all decided to like, it just happened very naturally, like, hey, let's go for makan or whatever, and just went. And then I met the bunch of us that were on Kopitiam, still is on Kopitiam. Don't know whether they exist or not, but yeah, they exist. That to actually have real friendship, and it's not superficial. It's like really, really real friends that we even have our own chat group until today, that we are talking to each other every day. We pop into each other's house, just give other call. Hey, I need to pop over. I need to talk to someone. I don't know. I want to drink. I want to eat. I want to whatever not. So
Wait, Amelia.
What?
Nobody popped into my house.
Okay, give us your address. We'll pop over tomorrow.
Who's been? Wait. Whose house have you been popping into?
Everybody's but yours, because you haven't really met up
Oh, wow.
with us. But figuratively speaking, I think for me personally was I didn't think that I would make real friends. Like really, really good friends, so that we go for hikes, we go for drinks, we go to eat, stuff like that. And yeah, that I would say would be one of the highs for me in Clubhouse. And on Clubhouse, I can just be me. I don't have to be anybody else. I can be as nonsensical as I am, as it is right now, and I don't have to wear this cheongsam. Yeah. So yeah, that's
Awesome.
one of the highs. Hmm.
What about the one higher than this high?
The one higher than this high. Do we have a cannabis farm on Clubhouse that I don't know of?
There are a lot of
I
clubs.
think we'll leave that to John Lowe.
John, is that cannabis farm on Clubhouse? I don't know. Okay.
The high of this high is me having the Shure MV7 to be speaking in Clubhouse so that I sound
Why are you
awesome.
buzzing? Hold on, you're like popping, buzzing your sound.
Hello,
I think
yeah.
it's my
Yeah, there's a popping
my,
sound. Yeah, your wires, your cables.
my wires.
I don't
Sound-
know. It's like a
sounded-
popping sound.
A little crackly poppy. See, you got distraction again.
Is it
Well, I
it
think
sounds like-
it's my processor acting up.
Yeah.
It's
It's
speaking.
almost like your limiter or your
It's speaking.
compressor or something is like is there like something like that on? Is there a limiter on yours?
No, I
think
think
it's
it's my CPU is acting up. So
Oh. Beep, beep,
It
beep,
could,
So-
be
beep.
your, it could be your jersey is just not aligned to this room.
I don't have a Chinese New Year shirt.
Hey, how come you don't have one? I
You
bought
have
mine from.
MU.
I bought mine from.
I've got MU, so MU is the Chinese New Year shirt.
Oh,
It's
Tesco. I
red.
bought mine from Tesco. Yeah. After Chinese New Year, got better deal.
Cheaper, 50% discount at least. Okay, John Low. Yeah, what's your peak?
Well, the one that I'm sharing is not really the peak, but I think with Clubhouse, right, and getting to know you guys is brilliant and all. And that's true a lot of, I'll say, common interests that we have, right? The fact that, we were geeking out and talking about all these gears and setups and how to sound better on whatever. To be honest, the very beginning, I'm not sure whether you guys remember, like the very very beginning of Clubhouse, the way Clubhouse treat audio was like a phone call, right? It sounded like mono, and it's like you are on the other side of the phone call. That's the kind of audio that's coming out, and John Ong for him to have the vision of like, no, Clubhouse will be like in music mode, totally stereo, and one day maybe surround, right? I had the vision to like say, you gotta get really good quality audio into Clubhouse, and I'll be ready for it. And there comes this Rodecaster Pro, and there I was like, I have the V8. V8 is pretty good enough, like, why spend so much, that kind of thing, right? And we were like geeking out, and we were talking, and I was listening to him, and I was like, yeah. And then the audio got better from like mono to stereo to like music mode and whatever, and all this spatial audio come into place. And we were like, testing and playing around all these gadgets at the same
And
time, get to
spending
know
money.
each other. And no, not
Spending
really.
money.
Not really. It's Raymond that's spending money. and we got to know each other through things that we like to do. So that was pretty good,
That's it.
And of course Amelia lah, but
Wait, you gotta, hey, what was that about Amelia? Can you elaborate
Yeah, what
a bit,
about
John?
Amelia?
Yeah, I
what
got
about
Amelia to-
Oh, what?
I
Why
got
not me?
Amelia
Why
to
not
buy
Raymond?
the Shure MV7 and then her
seriously?
headphones. You
I
see,
didn't
she's
buy
so
my
decked
headphones.
out.
I didn't buy my headphones. I
She's
didn't buy
so
my headphones.
decked out, that.
Hey,
Oh,
come
boy.
clean, come clean. I
Exactly
think
right.
even recently, as I was mentioning something on Clubhouse itself, somebody was like, "Wait, what?" that they didn't know. So you gotta spill the bean, like spill
Okay,
the moderator big green bean.
Yeah, and we're giving you the honor of spilling the beans, John Lowe.
Publicly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Publicly.
Let's see who is in Clubhouse. EC is there, Ivy is there, Jen.
Who's in Clubhouse? Oh gosh, I'm not even in
Hey,
Clubhouse.
Vanessa is also
Hi,
there. Christopher is there.
Jen. Hi,
Yvonne is
Ivy.
there.
It's a Jen. Hi, Jen.
Hi,
Who else is there in the room? I can't see.
Ivy and EC. Hi.
Right.
They're just
Okay,
wondering
go
why
ahead.
the heck is John speaking on everybody's behalf.
Yeah. Schizophrenia.
Hey, all pin the link lah. Pin the apa tu?
I think it's already
Facebook.
there.
Yeah, it's there.
Oh.
It's already
Yeah,
there.
it's
It's
already
already
there.
there.
For you guys to go know, this is Clubhouse. And
Can't
it's
see
already
lah.
there.
Nanfa.
Yeah, actually, right, we kept pimping our Clubhouse and trying to update people on Clubhouse or what's happening in Facebook. We never do the other way around. And our Facebook people there's something what we call Clubhouse.
Don't join.
did-
You spend money. Or you join but don't be friends with Raymond, John Lowe, and John Ong.
I don't
Okay,
think
John,
Raymond
what's
makes
it?
you
Spill
buy
it.
stuff.
I want to hear
Spill
it.
what?
Okay,
What you
about
want to hear,
Amelia?
Amelia?
What about Amelia? Who's Amelia? What about Amelia? Which Amelia?
Have you guys watched Tinder Swindler?
Oh, come on! Don't change the topic.
No.
But let me introduce you to the sequel, Clubhouse Swindler.
Who's the swindler?
I wonder. So yeah, what you guys want me to go towards to, huh?
I'm gonna play it.
Okay,
I'm gonna
let
play a
me just say it. Let me offer
Yeah.
to say it.
Wait, Raymond, wait. I want
Oh
to
no, you're gonna
play a
record it.
breaking news.
Oh, Fenway.
music.
Oh.
You're gonna do a breaking news
music,
track.
and we have a seasoned newscaster making this breaking news announcement. Okay.
No, play the track.
Yes. Can you hear?
Yes.
On Clubhouse, it may have been many things for many people, but for John Lowe and Amelia Tan, it's gone far beyond that. Have a good one, both of you.
Hello. People might think otherwise.
Wait, like what?
What are you gonna say? Gosh, Raymond. It's like what?
Okay, now coming out from the mouths of the two, Amelia and John. When did it happen? Well, first tell people what happened first.
No, we need all the
Even the
W's
breaking
and
news didn't quite go directly.
Let's just say the both of them, John Lowe and Amelia, were drawn to each other.
Uh-huh.
So since we always say ladies first, Amelia, go ahead.
Hey, come on, lad. I'm all about equality. It doesn't always have to be ladies first. You know, I'm not worried about the glass ceiling and everything else. You know what? It's okay for men to take the stage. It's okay, fine, go ahead. You know, John, take the stage.
No,
All
it's
right.
always ladies and gentlemen. So ladies.
Oh, what a pain.
We know.
I know.
Is that is that what you tell John every day?
Oh my! I cannot unhear that, Raymond.
Very quickly change into a different topic, right?
Raymond's face is turning as red as his outfit.
Laura is like putting commenting on Clubhouse. Amelia, you need me to press release for this? I will write it up nicely. Yes, Laura, write it up nicely and make sure it's on my desk for me to sign it off first.
Oh boy.
Okay. Long story short, I met John lah, like how I met all of you lah on Clubhouse lah.
Yeah, and then something sparked.
Yeah, and then it developed.
Actually, I don't
deeper.
know what spark. It's like
Okay.
Okay, the first event, the first thing y'all went to do, not even
Okay.
having any like plan.
Yeah, so like what? Since he's so shy, I talk lah. Since I'm always the drama, the loudest one, I just talk. Talk ni ma. People cannot see my face. Oh, Facebook people can see my face, bloody. Well, it's like for the longest time I haven't been dating and stuff like that, right? So I think y'all can just sum up lah. And I am never someone who like go looking around. I just didn't want to date. Like I'm sick and tired of man kind of shit. And then when we were always on Clubhouse, I think Jen, is she still on Clubhouse?
Yup.
Jen is like forever telling me, get on Tinder, get on what bagel la, coffee la, kopi, whatever la, kaya pao, whatever it is, you know, that kind of site, and go online dating and go, like find someone, you know. And I have never had those kind of apps on my phone. And then I don't know, kopitiam. So we were all talking. We like just like meeting John, is just meeting all of you. And then one random day, I think so John, I was on Clubhouse on the 1st of Feb, and then John, yours was what, 5th of February?
Mine is on the 4th.
4th or the 5th, right? I think it's the 5th.
Yeah.
Check your app. I'm sure it's the 5th of February. So it's like that. I think like so. On I met. It's just like meeting all of you lah. Then very randomly, Raymond, what you doing? And
Checking the app.
His ornery face, I don't know what it's
I know he's like, and okay, so, and then you know on Kopitiam, right? We always talk about everything, and then of course it's food. So then John was talking to us, and he was like going, I know the best char siu fan on the face of this earth, and he's always talking about it. And I think that's because that's the only place he knows sells char siu fan lah, not anywhere else lah, and it's nearer to his house, and that's where he grew up. So one random day he was like, hey, normal lah, all of us, hey, let's go makan. So I think this was like a 2-3 a.m. conversation on Kopitiam when all of us don't sleep.
Hey, JohnShen,
And
how
now-
come suddenly I'm down there?
you because you need to sit next to me, okay? So
Good move, JohnShen. Good move.
So he said that, and then I didn't see anything, and then Galvin like, oh, okay, on, let's go eat char siu fan. And then we kind of like set a date, and Galvin, hey, Amelia, let's go. Okay, go lah. So 3 of us plan lor. And then on the day we were supposed to go for char siu fan, Galvin texted me and go like, I cannot go, I got to babysit. So then John texted us like, oh, so Galvin is not going, so do you still want to go? And I was like, okay lah, lunchtime, I'm hungry ma, I have to eat lah. So I was like, okay lah, tomorrow lor, you know. Oi, what's with the screen? So anyway, it's like go lor. So that's the day. So we were like going like, I meet you where, you know, that kind of thing. Then he's like, okay, I'll pick you up. And like, can you imagine? First time in my life, I'm jumping into a car with a stranger. Like, I don't know, but so we went. He picked me up, but meeting him, I didn't feel like I was meeting a stranger. I think it was more. It's largely the contribution is like because we were talking every single day on Clubhouse, like almost 24/7 minus the few sleeping hours. So yeah, lor, so that was on the 26th of February last year, and that
Actually,
was the
that's not,
first time.
Amelia, actually, that's not quite true. You were talking every single day on Clubhouse. He was just listening.
Actually, no. I was talking more. See, I'm always yakety yak, right? Yeah, but yeah, he was just listening. So he was like stalking, is it? I don't know. So then we went for a char fan lor, and that was the first time I met John in person lor, like that lor.
Amelia, do you remember we had that conversation about? I mentioned something about finding. We were talking about like
Yes,
meeting
we did.
somebody, like not me, like a partner, right? And then I said,
Yeah.
what about somebody from? Because we spend so much time on Clubhouse. I said maybe you'll meet somebody on Clubhouse.
And I laughed it off like, no way.
Was that before? When I said it, was that before you all started dating?
Yeah, that was before. That was like before.
Wow!
That was like
See, I have this
before
like Clubhouse prophet.
crystal ball.
First music mode. No. First you all
Prophecy.
Music mode. Music mode. Yeah, so yeah lor, so we went char siew fan lor. And then after that we didn't, that was the only time we went out together. After that it was very much more with our friends, like everybody, like the Xiao Ednet la, Jack la, Laura la, everybody else lor.
I think okay. I mean, she didn't jump into the car to a stranger car.
Of course I
We
didn't
actually,
jump into the car lah.
we actually no. I mean, we did had a common trusted friend, and Galvin was I shot his
You were
wedding.
Galvin's wedding photographer, and
Yeah.
Galvin was like my 10-year-old
So-
friend, like since like 20.
Yeah, that way is there were a connection there that you didn't jump into a stranger's
So
car.
Galvin
So
was
you were
the
still a
Moyana.
Kind.
I think he
that
really
helped.
cannot
I
make
think
it
that
lah.
helped.
I
He,
think
but he
cannot
couldn't
lah.
make it. He really couldn't make it. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was I mean to defend myself, if it were like me and Amelia and
Jen is
if
like
I were
finally got
to-
the full story.
if I were to ask her out, I don't think I'll bring her to Char Siew Fan, right?
Right. Yeah.
Actually,
Who
John
knows?
never really.
Learn this. So
What?
do the unexpected. Take them to like satay or something. Not so romantic. That could be very romantic.
But really, I mean, like, I think that if he were to like ask me out like one on
I'm
one,
trying too hard.
I really don't think that I would have gone. And then, but because it was also the case where Galvin couldn't make it, and I went, right, and I think it was the char siew fan that made me quite comfortable with the fact that it's char siew fan.
She didn't
So
even eat the char
casual,
siew.
right?
you
Very
know.
casual.
Yeah, we went for char siew fan, but I ate kai fan.
But they're out of char siu.
No,
No
I just
lah.
I'm not a fan of char siew actually.
Oh, I see.
So-
I see. You know what? Next episode, JohnShen,
Yep.
bring Galvin on.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, maybe
Get
it's
his
plan,
testimony.
Yeah, so
Alright.
no, but
I
we
wanted
didn't
to-
start.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
Sorry.
Go ahead. No,
We
no,
didn't
go
start
ahead.
dating immediately. I'm like, when did we really start dating? I don't know. It just happened.
Yeah, it just happened. We didn't
It just happened.
really
It's
count
like I
the
just
date.
like okay lah, it just happened. So
Clubhouse
it just happened.
romance.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know that he liked me. And that's the truth. I didn't even know that he liked me. For me, it was like, okay, just another person whom I'm comfortable talking, because I have, if I have 10 friends, 9 of my good friends are guys. So I didn't even know that he liked me. Yeah. Anyway,
Wow.
mhm.
Nice story,
Enough for us.
Amelia. Nice
Mhm.
story.
Yeah, enough of us. JohnShen, how about your story?
JohnShen, you have your story too, okay?
Okay, my I'll leave it on next question. Okay, I want to
but time
talk
flies.
about how we form our friendship on Clubhouse. I think all of us met as a stranger and become close with each other on Clubhouse, and now we are meeting each other up on our trip.
Yeah, I gotta say, of the six of us here, I've met up in person with JohnShen, Amelia, as well as John Low, John Ong, coming up when you come to Malaysia,
September
September.
coming soon.
Vanessa, I've not met you. I've met Yvonne also with JohnShen in Penang. So I'm very happy and very privileged to have the chance to meet you guys in person. I gotta say that you guys are genuine and authentic. You know, whatever you are in Clubhouse, you are in real person too. So, and I hope that you guys find the same of me.
Yeah.
Raymond, I was faking it when we were playing golf. I let you win.
I knew it. I knew it. Just wanted to make me feel good, right?
I don't think I can fake that so terribly.
Yeah. But by the way, have you bought your new golf set yet?
I haven't. Have you bought your ZV-E10 yet? The ZV1? Alright.
See, talking about buying things again.
I know, right? Oh, you're damn toxic one.
That's what we do. Make people buy things.
Vanessa, do you feel out of place a little bit? You know, everybody's kissing this thing over here. Where's yours?
Hey,
It's close
I
to
saw
my heart.
188 ringgit.
Close to my
Bye.
heart.
Vanessa, what are you
Bye.
using?
The same.
Is that a love mic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a laugh. Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta laugh, mate.
All right.
So you guys bought new like mics, right? So you want to sell your old mics? Any good old mics that you want to sell?
You can have this.
Oh, that's cute.
That's the
I thought-
Rode
I
NT
thought-
USB Mini.
I thought you
The
offered
highest
that to
bidder
me.
gets it. You haven't
Oh,
put your
now
deposit
the highest
also.
bidder.
Yeah,
Okay,
the highest bidder.
okay.
The highest bidder.
Okay.
Hey, where's my Rode wireless? Okay, it's not with me. But yeah. Okay, well, I'll open an auction site tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be there.
Our friendships are based on microphones, just so you know.
Microphones form our friendship.
John Ong's got a lot of microphones.
No. Well,
Don't deny it, John.
I was like, no, don't. I have
Uh-huh.
I have two set up, two connected, but I have another. I have like a blue. My cat is here. Blue Yeti mic, stereo mic, and then you have several. Yes.
And lots and lots
That's-
of boxes and boxes of
Even
cables. Just in case.
that's true. And connector. I need to go. In 3 minutes, I have to go to a meeting. But I wanted to say it's definitely something I didn't expect to meet. Like the people that somehow it's I don't know. It's the algorithm of the app or the app brought the like similar type of people together, right? And then suddenly we became friends, and we spent so much time on the app that I found that the conversations that we had, the discussion that we had, were all sort of really forming real friendship. Even though I have not met you all, I was always being careful, because I have like a public persona and everything. I'm always being careful. But it's amazing how this app allow you to be your true self. I mean, of course there are fake people, but those people that we scan through, it's sort of like express, like fast lane us to becoming real friends. So it's an honor, and I don't know if our path is gonna cross if it's not because of the app. Frankly, I don't know if I will know any of you, because maybe JohnShen, like I'll run into him like in a super tanker or something. but
The one in
wouldn't
Penang,
have,
right?
like, get to know him because he's in Penang. So, but so it's an honor to meet all of you. Of course, and I cannot not say this, Raymond. something I watch on TV all the time since I was a kid. It didn't click to me. I've mentioned this many times. When I started talking to him in one of the sound check room, we were talking about microphones, and I can hear from his voice that that is his rice bowl. Like expression goes. I was like, and he sound really good. And then I look at his profile, it didn't click until the next day. Then the memory starts to come. It's like, oh, that's like the Raymond girl that I used to listen to on the news. So that's amazing. And the fact that getting to know all of you have like really successful and awesome careers. I don't want to go into details like Amelia, John, and JohnShen. I don't know much about Vanessa, so next time I'll come back and ask you more. But like there's like all these professional careers that we never even mention. I know, other than the fact that Raymond is on TV that we all know, we don't talk about all that stuff. We just get to know each other at that level, which makes it even more special. And I think that is what expedited our getting to know each other and becoming friends. With that said,
Well said, John. Well said. Very well
10
said.
seconds to hop onto my meeting, looking Chinese New Year.
And sweatpants.
I won't show that part. Thank you all. Thanks for having me, JohnShen, again. I'll chat
No
later. See y'all in Clubhouse.
See you on Clubhouse later.
Hey, John.
Bye.
Have a good meeting.
Thank you.
Yeah, how about you, Vanessa?
What's the question again?
How
Friendships
you-
form on Clubhouse,
Yeah.
the experience.
Bang, 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 bang.
Kill people.
After killing Raymond numerous times, I got to know him.
No, we were playing against bots, so we're teammates.
All right.
Yeah.
Clearly, I don't play Counter Strike.
So I've met JohnShen and also Adrian. I don't know if he's in. Okay, he's not in. So
Adrian's on Clubhouse, isn't he?
not anymore.
Okay.
Not in the room.
Yeah, but I would say that I really didn't expect meeting actual friends on Clubhouse, and because none of my actual friends are on Clubhouse, so I thought that I would only be like just a lurker, just silently listening to people speak. But I met all of you, and it's been a nice one. And I think we should restart Kopitiam and maybe game check again. Because I miss like the times that we would just go on and then there's someone we can talk to and we can talk to them about anything.
Well, Vanessa, we are gonna have a Kopitiam karaoke open house on the 12th of February at 10 p.m. You can come in to sing, listen to John Ong sing, listen to Raymond sing, listen to JohnShen sing, listen to John Lo sing, send your requests, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Can, but I don't sing one so
It's okay, you come in and send and just clap for
I
them.
come and listen, request for song.
I didn't
How
know I
about
was
you,
singing.
John Lo? Yeah,
Now you
Raymond.
know. Now you
I
know.
want to
Very
hear
funny,
you
Amelia.
sing, Raymond.
Sorry?
I want to hear you sing.
Haven't you heard
So do I.
Raymond
So
sing?
do I. When I hear myself sing, I'll tell you how I sound like, okay?
Wait, I think, do we have a recording of Raymond singing?
Oh, no.
John?
No lah, don't have lah. Where got record like that one? So bad.
Okay, confirm got like that.
Cannot record without telling.
Now you tell
I only
her.
I only record Amelia.
Oh, what?
Do you want to play it now? Do you want to play it
Wait,
now?
wait, Raymond. Jen is saying, I was like, do we have a record of Raymond saying? And Jen is like, I do, I got it.
Oh.
Oh, no, Jen.
Oh no!
All right. Do you want to invite Jen up to the stage?
No.
Come on,
Jen,
Jen.
how much do you want, Jen?
We can't hear
Jen,
you.
come on stage and pipe it over.
How much do you want? Just PM me on the side.
Oh, that's how it works. Okay.
I think there was a definite follow through in terms of like the chats that's happening in Clubhouse. Like when I mean, okay, the just now Amelia was sharing with you guys a story about our char siu fan and how it ended up where it is. But the likes of like the Kopitiam group here in Malaysia, at least in KL, and also not to and also of course Penang. Whenever JohnShen comes down to KL, we haven't gone to Penang to find him except maybe Raymond. There is a follow through. Like people meet up like quite a bit. To just hang out. Even this Chinese New Year, I think the fact we had our 收工早 all the way to like celebrating birthdays for friends in Kopitiam. The follow through is the one that actually you really then meet the real people in person, putting the voice and the face together.
I guess it became from a tag of a Clubhouse friend to a Kopitiam club friend to real individuals.
Yeah, I think if it's not because of borders, the fact that maybe like John Ong, the likes of John Ong, and even the people that we really
Like
really
Shen
seldom
and all, everybody,
speak to, even right now, like Sin Lee and the bunch of guys over at I remember Mark was very very active as well, in Singapore, and if it's not because of borders, if it's not because of all this social thing that's happening in terms of like because of the coronavirus, I think we would have like all met like physically.
But I want to add on to that, right? But if it's not because of COVID, we would not all have met. I think so, because we were all locked down. We had nothing to do. We couldn't go anywhere, right? Facebook, you type, watch video. LinkedIn, same thing. Twitter, same thing, whatever other platforms, unless you are swiping left and right on Tinder, but you cannot date also lah. But like Clubhouse picked because of the lockdown, because we were all at home. So it could possibly be the reverse. Because if the borders were not closed, if we were not on lockdown, I don't think any of us would really have that much time or like make time to be on Clubhouse. Because then you'll be in office, you'll be driving, you'll be this and that. But everyone was working from home at least for a year or so, give and take.
Yeah, I think that is true. Because of lockdown, I think it gather of us. Because during the lockdown, we have nothing to do, not much work to do. So
a lot of work, but cannot go anywhere.
Yes, correct. And I think we also get bored at home and we want to find someone to talk to.
Yeah. But then John
Yeah.
Low don't talk to me. I talk to Wall.
John Low?
Oh, it's 12:06. Happy Clubhouse anniversary, Vanessa.
To Vanessa.
Oh, yeah.
You should have a balloon.
Thank
Yeah, you
you.
already have a balloon.
Got a
Thank you for
balloon.
passing the balloon to me.
Here you go, balloon.
Thank you.
Yeah, but back to it, I really think that it works that way. And that's at least what I think. I mean, like, okay, well, Jen agrees with me, Yvonne agrees with me. Well, the ladies agree with me, but, I think it's like that, lor. Because I really think that if there is no COVID or lockdown, right, I wouldn't be on Clubhouse. I'm like, man, like,
Yeah,
don't waste
same.
my time.
Same.
Why am I going to talk to strangers?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But I think another angle is something which I believe John Ong mentioned earlier. The fact that we all come from different career backgrounds and stuff like that, and what we discuss on Clubhouse is actually not about what we
Work,
do and
yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
Correct.
who we are in our careers and so forth, but regular topics and subject matters that actually resonates with everybody. I mean, if you like to eat something, you hate to eat this stuff, it affects, I mean, it resonates with everybody, because we all have stuff we like to eat, stuff we don't like to eat. So the more we get into this kind of discussions and with topics like that, it brings us closer, and we don't bring the professional part of our lives into it. And
Yeah.
for my side, I'm actually very grateful, because I think I'm the oldest guy in our group of friends. I've not
No
met
lah, you
anyone.
18-year-old only mah.
No, I'm 35. Come on. I mean,
Oh,
you're
you're
gonna push
forever
me all the way.
35.
Yeah, forever
Yeah, I'm
35.
forever 35.
35.
But I'm saying if it wasn't for Clubhouse, I wouldn't have the chance to meet younger people like you guys. And honestly speaking, I don't think I've met anyone who's older than me from Malaysia. From perhaps the States and other places on Clubhouse, yes. But Malaysia, I don't think I've met anyone older. So I just want to
Mm.
thank you guys, because when I hang around with you guys, I think I
You
feel
feel
younger.
old?
No, I feel younger. Yeah.
Awesome.
No, but it's true, no, Raymond. It's like let's say my work and your work, right? I believe
Mm,
that there would be an opportunity where I would meet you in a professional setting, right?
correct.
It's
Yeah.
like work,
Yeah.
and it would not be this kind of relationship and friendship. It would very much be like, okay, here's
Mm,
your role. Maybe you're emceeing or training or whatever, and it's gonna be
mm-hmm,
like here's the rec list, here's the list, right? And that
mm,
would be our communication. Will be cordial, will be professional with each other,
correct.
and
Yeah.
not this kind of conversations, like going out, like hustling each other, or like you hustle me over pool, that kind of thing. I think that would definitely not have happened. And
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
yeah,
Yep.
Mm.
Yep.
So it's a plus point, I believe, for all of us. Even some of the folks, our friends who are in the Clubhouse room right now, we may not have had a chance to meet in person yet, but because of the conversations that we've had together and the commonalities that we share among ourselves, especially with whether it's a particular topic or subject that we feel very strongly about, or they're close to our hearts. I think that brings people together. It's just like what people used to say, like you want unity, then you have to look at the commonalities, not the differences. And that's
yeah,
what I believe Clubhouse has done for us in this huge community that we're in.
agreed.
You know, we're here talking about these things, and how casual we are, and friendship was born that way. And then you see in Clubhouse, right? And there are just so many kinds of different kind of rooms, and I think it is just quite amazing how things are. Like, you have all those networking rooms, to like how to get rich room, to like, but then again, we in that group of people, where we come in and chat, we are talking about nonsense, and how's life, and it's pretty candid about things. I kind of like that a lot. I think that's pretty unique in terms of like, at least the people that I hang out with.
Yeah, and we always want to buy stuff that we don't have money to buy. Correction, let me speak for myself on that.
But I think one thing that all of us are born is we put aside whatever, like other than a career, but we don't talk about like personal issue or anything. But we are
Hmm.
more talking like sharing information, sharing knowledge. And I think this is what I get from Clubhouse in the past 1 year.
Hmm. Yeah, and I love the humor as well. Just about every room that you guys are in, and some of the folks who are in the Clubhouse room right now. I love the fact that we can all have a good laugh about
Mm.
stuff, and we know when we talk to each other, whether it's a joke or so forth, and we don't take things too seriously. Although Amelia and John, I think you should take your relationship seriously.
I just like, when you say that, right, I just like it when, like, it's like just coming a flashback right now. The first time,
Mm,
like, you met John and I in person,
mm,
and you heard us talking, and you were like,
yeah.
and I was like, wait, is this how you both talk to each other all the time? Yeah, because we are just like that.
Yeah, you know
That's
what? That that
awesome.
that to me is very unique. I've met many couples before, and they're only probably, as far as I can remember, just one other couple who are like the both of you,
Mm-hmm.
John and Amelia. The way you talk to each other, that style, and that I think is actually very good. because it shows that you both have this tolerance level of each other, and you're able to take it. You're able to give as good as you receive,
Take,
and
yeah,
I
I
think
receive, yeah.
that would go a long way, man. Long way. I mean, in many ways, I admire the way both of you can talk to each other because I
I
find that like, oh wow,
You thought we were
okay,
arguing. What you thought like we were having a arguing, right? You thought that we were arguing, right?
Well,
yeah.
I hope the couples are they're still alive. At least we we know how the pattern turns out to be.
Well, I've not seen them for a while, but now I can see them in both of you.
Better
Oh.
better check on it.
Better check if they're still alive because I want to know whether the guy died or the girl died.
Yeah, so let us know so that we can predict our future a little.
Oh,
You
well.
see, you see, we can just laugh at stuff like that. Oh boy.
Predict
Oh,
future.
well, I've
Huh?
not had such a good laugh for quite some time.
JohnShen, back to you, JohnShen.
All right, I think we come to the last question. Is
You mean there's another question?
There's another question. Okay.
I thought
I thought we
to
were.
the last minute.
The
Okay,
last one
go
before
ahead.
we
What's the
wrap this
question?
up,
All right.
how Clubhouse changed the way we communicate? Who want to go first?
I don't know. I mean, like for me, because it's gonna be short, right? No difference. I'm just like that long.
Okay, I think I can say this, and it may apply to quite a number of people in Clubhouse, but for me personally, I think what it has sort of changed in how we communicate is we because it's an audio app, and you just have your picture there. It's a still, it's motionless. So what it forces us to do is to, I believe, for me at least anyway, I think harder when I want to communicate and say something, instead of just casually saying it, maybe with some hand gestures or whatever, which people would understand. You know how like some guys when we talk with each other, we don't even talk in proper sentences. It's just like maybe a 2 words or 3 words, and the other guy would understand what we're saying. But in Clubhouse, because it's all audio, I
You
think it
articulate
forces
it,
us.
right?
Yeah, you have to articulate your thoughts, and you have to sort of allocate what words, what part of your thoughts. If you have 2 or 3 thoughts, you have to allocate number one, number two, number three, what you want to say, so that you make your point and you get your message across clearly to people, so people can at least enjoy what you're saying, and they can understand what you're saying. So to me, that I believe also helps us improve in our communication skills. That's for me. I don't know
Well, I
whether you
think
guys agree with that.
I think that it's well articulated, so that it's like you thought very hard for this thing to come out.
Was
So-
that sarcasm or was that?
No, it's just trying to make a joke, but not very funny.
Not
Well,
funny. Okay,
it's
yeah.
true, John. It's actually true, because what happens is impromptu. Whatever whatever discussions we have, like what we are talking about now, it's impromptu. We didn't write down a script, and everything is unscripted. So, which means whatever thoughts you have to process and come out using whatever the best language you're able to come up with to express yourself, and that I think is very crucial. I think that would help people actually grow.
I
Well,
agree.
I think Clubhouse redefined the terms "botin wajok."
Minus the phone bill.
minus
Yeah,
the
but
phone bill, and this like continuous on 24/7, that kind of thing.
Yeah, but both in Wachok is usually one-on-one, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Whereas this is like a group thing.
Like
So
everyone.
That's what makes it. That's what makes it unique.
Mhm.
Agreed.
And you're right. I've grown sideways.
Who said that?
Raymond. Raymond.
Yeah, I know he said that, but who was
Nobody
right?
said you were like we grow, and it's like yeah, you're right. I grew sideways.
Oh, I see.
Vanessa, how is it for you?
Okay, so when JohnShen asked this question, right, all I can think of is you remember Jen's X-rated rooms on
Love, sex, and everything else. Okay, got it. Jen, you there? Jen, okay.
oh yeah, she's there. Yeah, so I think because in real life, like I don't really talk about
Sex. So
sex
openly.
to like friends or anything, but yeah, but when she has these rooms, like whoa, everything like just no
No holds barred.
filter.
Everything talk, no
Yeah.
filter.
So so I guess in a good way, it changed the way I communicate these thoughts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and have you not been into a speak with confidence rooms?
Ha! You learn how to speak
So
with confidence when it comes to topic of
mhm.
love, sex, and everything else. Okay, got it.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, get a lot of pointers there. I still have not had any chance to have any public speaking yet, but yeah, I really learned a lot from there.
Mm.
What about you,
Great.
Johnson?
I think what I learned is we speak with confidence, really. Because I think last time, as I mentioned just now, I not yet to speak much. And I think Raymond have witnessed my growth. I think all of you have witnessed as well. That from someone who I don't speak a lot to now I speak a lot. Even though I still quiet, but I speak a lot than usual.
And
Yeah,
you host a podcast some more.
yeah,
Yeah, I know, right? You've grown so much.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Not sideways, but you've grown so much.
Okay, I think we can wrap this up. It's one
Yeah.
hour and 42 minutes of podcast. And I would like to
Whoa.
say thanks to all of you.
Let's continue in Clubhouse, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Pleasure to be here,
Actually,
Johnson.
What?
Thank you all of you.
Go ahead, John Lu.
no, I was want to say if you guys want to come up on stage, I think you will be able to pipe to everyone here. I've configured it. I'm not sure whether it works, but
No,
well, we
it's
can
okay.
continue in Clubhouse.
Yeah, continue
Yeah,
in Clubhouse.
Clubhouse.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
Ciao.
before I
Thanks
wrap
for the
this
chat.
up, I will
On-
Bye,
read this song
Facebook
again.
people.
Bye, Facebook people.
Bye.
Welcome to the
恭喜
Bye
发财，
bye.
恭喜
Bye.
发
新年快乐。
财，新
恭喜发财
年快乐，万事
Glad
如
you
意
came。through.
红包拿来。
Tim
Good
Tim Mat
night.
Mat.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.